my crickets. Uh, when I bought 500 pinhead crickets. There's probably now only 200, 300 at the most, and I bought like 60 large crickets in here. But for food, I use this gel diet. Uh, they said that it's mainly for crickets, but all bugs can use them. I bought it from LL Reptile, but I've also seen it at PetSmart, but it costs about $6 a bag, which is really unnecessary. I'm gonna show you the name of them. They're called Total Bites by Nature Zone, and they work very well. As you can see, they say for food, water, gut load, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and something I really can't pronounce, but hey, it sounds good. I also use Fluker's high calcium cricket diet. I really don't see the adults going after this. I mainly see the babies go after it. But overall, both of those products are good for the food and water. There's an alternative to the vegetables that you buy. If you plan on keeping a lot of crickets or any type of insects for breeding, like feeder insects, uh, don't use iceberg lettuce, because if you look it up, there's not a lot of nutrition inside of it. There's mainly just water. So that's that. Next is the mealworms, and I'm guessing rice beetles. Might be wrong with the actual name, but I use these for breeding too. I breed these too. Um, I use bread and twigs and stuff just so they can walk around with. I cover the whole container with dirt. I throw in seeds, a lot of seed mix bags. It's for hamsters. I also throw in some vegetables and fruit. I try not to use fruit because that attracts a lot of flies and stuff. I use the gel diet like I showed for the crickets. I also sprinkle just a little bit of the Fluker's dry diet in there. Really not sure if they eat that either. Got maybe 50 mealworms in here and about 20 beetles in here. Alright. Next is my food chart and my, like, where I store everything. Here I have, you can't read it, well maybe you can. The green and brown anode chart, feeding throughout the week. I have the firebelly toads, the Pac-Man frog, the juvenile leopard geckos, the adult leopard geckos, which are different feeding chart. As you can see, I feed more to the adults. Chuck, the hamster, he died, so I'm going to change that and replace him for the new baby leopard gecko. In the top drawer, for the most part, I keep food and calcium, stuff like that. The seed mix, frozen, well, freeze dried blood worms, a little hammock, which should actually be down in a different drawer. So I need to keep my stuff organized. Down here I have cleaning supplies and extra stuff, like I use these cups for keeping the animals in as I'm cleaning out their cages, or I might use it for a watering dish. I mainly keep everything, including like the lighting box and stuff, because I'll cut it up and use it for something else. The thermostat, like I said, in my room is about 75 degrees, so they really don't need a heating source, at least for tonight. Down here is some more like extra bins and stuff used for watering. Little doggy treats that shouldn't be in there actually. Down here is my extra electronics. Little place down here. Use a calculator for calculating what I'm about to buy for the next day. Yeah, there goes my dog. Just chilling. Missy. Over here is the electronic side of my room. I like reptiles and electronics. I bought everything I own in this room. Got the laptop, TV, 27-inch, a lot of DVDs. Let's check out the drawers. Inside of my drawers, I have a lot of cords that goes to anything from a cell phone charger, TV, cords, VCRs, DVDs. I keep all of those because you never know. One of those cords might work to something, or I can fix one cord to work for another one. These are all the devices down here. I keep every type of phone because I like to take them apart and use the extra parts for something else. Little old video games down here, Bluetooth stuff. And down here, I have my reptile books I was talking about earlier. And I also have mammal books, amphibians, training for dogs, all sorts of stuff down there. Basically anything for animals. And that's basically it. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. And there's also a couple of channels you should check out. They're really cool channels for everyone to look at, and I'll put those inside the description box. Alright.